Hey everyone, Irene Gellar from nocommentchick here, and I've got something a little different for you today. This is Rob Dreher. He is a conservative American guy that writes op-eds and columns. He's a tradcon, and he calls himself a crunchy conservative. So that means that he is extremely tradcon. We're all degenerates. We're all going to hell, according to Rob Dreher. Only really conservative religious people are not going to be going to hell. But he's got a special warning for us today. This is a warning that the elites of our universities are programming next generation's leaders to be butt lickers. Let's take a look. Tiny Lickers of Princeton by Rob Dreher. A non-faculty source at Princeton University, one of the crown jewels of American higher education, sent me these from flyers that RAs provided to students. I know it makes me out to be an old coot, but so what? Is this what the American elite has become? Do people send their kids to Princeton? Tuition, room, board, fees, $74,190. To have the university's agents encourage them to lick each other's butts? Because that's what's happening. This really is a tell. The US ruling class is increasingly degenerate. Don't you think? It's not that butt licking and other perversions were unknown prior to today. It's that one of the most important universities in the world is now encouraging what one imagines are among the most intelligent students in the world to amuse themselves by licking each other's butts, and offers to provide them with the setups to do so. And they're engaged in grooming behaviors to encourage students to act out sexual scenarios they've seen on porn clips. This is your American ruling class in 2021. And yet, how many normie Americans would still send their kids to Princeton because they want their kid to be credentialed by an Ivy League school and to be launched into the elite of elites social class? How many conservative Americans would do that? Most of them, I would wager. We conservatives can be hypocritical about this stuff. We will read stuff in the conservative media about how rotten the elite universities are, how nearly all of academia is ruining itself with wokeness, and we will nod with the suggestions that our kids might be better off in trade school. But if you're that kind of conservative, and your kid comes to you and suggests that trade school might be a better fit for him than college, you might well blow a gasket and say, "No, son, you have to go to college because reasons." And the real reason is that trade school is considered a step down in social class. If I had a child at Princeton and I found out that the university was handing out hiney licking kits to them, I would be on the phone to the university president to raise hell. Think about what a gift to the Chinese and Russians something like this is. American elites at one of the premier institutions of higher learning provide help and material assistance to turn the leadership class of tomorrow into a claque of butt lickers and oral fetishists who are too fragile to hear arguments that make them anxious. This is what progressivism in America is doing. This is the Isocracy in action. Isocracy. Should I know what that means? Oh wait, no, it's a made-up conservative term. Here's Tucker Carlson to explain more about it.
Bisaw. The rough translation from the Mandarin is white liberal, and it is definitely not a compliment. Immigration, minorities, LGBT, and the environment. So obsessed with political correctness.
Okay, I get it, Tucker. So like an SJW, basically. You found the Chinese word for SJW. Congratulations. Okay, so upon further review, it looks like this term is being used in China to make fun of liberals. They're making fun of them for being radlibs. They're like class reductionist Marxists. Nazbol vortex. Okay, so Nazbol vortex, check. Tiny licking, check. What are we missing? It looks like we haven't had any demonic possession yet. Rob Dreher claims to have witnessed it. And apparently he went over to help. When you have a demonic possession in your family, you want Rob Dreher to go help, especially if those demons are telling you to do butt stuff. And this got published in the American Conservative. Okay, so I wanted to take a look at some books that he's written. Okay, so check out this title. Crunchy Cons. How Birkenstocked Burkeans, gun-loving organic gardeners, evangelical free-range farmers, hip homeschool mamas, right-wing nature lovers, and their diverse tribe of countercultural conservatives plan to save America, or at least the Republican Party, by Rob Dreher. That's the title. That's the title of the book. That's what it said. Now, there's a manifesto in here, a Crunchy Con manifesto. We are conservatives who stand outside the conservative mainstream.
Sigma actually exists outside of the social pyramid.
Therefore, we can see things that matter more clearly. The relentlessness of the media-driven pop culture deadens our senses to authentic truth, beauty, and wisdom. We share Kirk Russell's conviction that the institution most essential to conserve is the family. Russell Kirk. Did I say Kirk Russell? I meant Russell Kirk. I'm sorry, Chad. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, those are the crunchy conservatives, and he's one of them. And it sounds like part of this complete Nazbowl of cereal for you know what metaphor I'm trying to make, okay? Crunchy conservative cereal, Nazbowl, bowl of breakfast. That's what I'm talking about. This is a bowl. This is what Rob Dreher is serving to you, and you have every right to throw the cereal bowl back in his face and say, "Get thee behind me, Satan." Rob Dreher probably is Satan. Low key, the guy that goes around exercising everybody. If anybody's demon possessed, it's gonna be that guy. It's gonna be that guy, you know. So because everybody's like, trust him. He knows all about demons. Oh, I wonder how he knows all about demons. I wonder how he knows all about butt stuff. I wonder how he knows about so many of the things he talks about. And I'm sure he will be serving up more cringe soon. That is all the time that we've got for today. Remember, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button, think about that subscribe button, and maybe even consider pressing the join button if I really made your machine go burr today. Look forward to more videos like this.
Sigma actually exists outside of the social pyramid.